Hey y'all, hey. I'm doing it to here. Here. All right. Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Guess what? It's game night. I know, right? Wait a minute, let me get a little cheer on. Whee! I wish I had that whole what they think the whole game show music, but I don't have game show music, so we're gonna have to make it work without the game show music, right? I took a couple of minutes before we started to go ahead and share the live, so you guys can go ahead and do the same. Got plenty of time. We got at least about a minute before the games begin. Hey, Cheryl, come on in. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me. I know it's late. It's 11 o'clock, but some of the best games happen at night. Pre-market maker. Hey, how you doing? I got on my new glasses because they were pink and they matched this and my pajamas. So I hope you guys are ready for tonight. I have been waiting all day to do this, and I'm gonna need my fan because I'm already hot. Okay. Y'all can't hear that now because I can barely hear it myself. All right. Hey, cruise control, Mo. I have been waiting. Thank you for the heart me. I have been waiting all day to do this. Okay. I have been waiting all day to do this. I'm just so excited about it. So, hey, Monica. Hey. Look, you see, I got my glasses on and my little thing. I'm ready. I am ready. And I hope you are too. So now it is 11 o'clock. All right. It is time to get this party started. But I want to get a few housekeeping rules out the way. Tonight is Friday night and it's game night. And tonight we are sponsored by my sponsor, TravelAgentWorkshop.com, with the code TNIGHT5602. If you would like to learn more about the travel industry, the $10 trillion travel industry, or if you want to learn more about being your own travel agent, being your own travel boss, joining me on the money making side of travel, then please, by all means, visit travelagentworkshop.com. Use the code TNIGHT5602. Don't put www in front of it. You don't need it. Don't put THE in front of it. You don't need it. Just go it just the way it is. TravelAgentWorkshop.com. Use the code TNIGHT5602. Go there, find out what I already know. All right? Let's get this party started. Tonight is Friday and it is game night travel edition. I am your host, Tracy, and we are going to have an amazing time finding out about travel, what you really think about travel, in the most fun way. All right. I love what I do. I like to find new ways to share it. Right. And while I'm doing that, I see those hearts flying. So if you're having a good time, show the love, and make sure you share. Sharing is caring. All right. I hope y'all are ready. Because like I said, I've been waiting for this all day. I hope y'all are ready. Welcome to Game Night Travel Edition. Again, I'm your host, Tracy, and I'm going to be asking some wild travel questions during this live. I really want to know what you are thinking when it comes to vacation vibes. All right, you ready? Let's go. Round one, this or that. Now, usually this is one of those rapid fire kind of things where I say this or that, you go this or that, and then you just keep it going. But we are on TikTok live, y'all. And number one, I can't type that fast. In the time it takes me to do 3 words, a teenager has done it in a paragraph. Okay, so take your time. This is a safe space. We are having fun and we do not judge. Okay? All right. First question. Window seat or aisle? When you are traveling, do you like the window seat or the aisle? Now, this is an interactive game. Y'all got to play, all right? And I know you see the little sticker that says, get this to 5,000 likes. And when you do, it's going to open up my gift vault. Yep, I've got a gift vault. It's going to be activated at 5,000 likes. So if you're having a good time, let me know, share the love, and let's open up that vault, okay? All right, cool. Again, question 1, aisle, window seat or aisle? When you're traveling, which one do you prefer? Now, for me, when I'm doing it by myself, I haven't traveled on a bus in a long time, but I think I would prefer the window seat. I've been on the train lately, and I like the window seat. Put my little neck pillow on, lean over to the left or the right, depending on where the window is, and usually the power thingamabobbies, right? They're on the window side. So I like the window seat. Now, when my husband and I are traveling, and we're on a plane, I'm usually in the middle because he's got the aisle seat. And of course, I'm sitting next to him. And then I don't need the whole window to lean on. I just lean on his shoulders and I'm good to go. So when I'm on a plane, I'm in the middle because the husband's got the aisle. If I'm on a bus or a train, I want the window seat. But I want to know what you like to do when you're traveling. Is it window seat or aisle? Window seat or aisle? Now, if you guys are just coming in and you're like, what is she talking about? It's game night, y'all, travel edition, all right? And we are in round 1, and I'm asking the questions, this or that. So when you're traveling, do you like the window seat or the aisle seat? I like the window seat. What about y'all? I'm looking for you. And don't be afraid to put your little answers in there. We're having fun. Oh my God. I hope y'all got your popcorn and stuff ready. I was going to do some popcorn, but I ate kind of late. Thank you, Amy. Amy says that she likes the aisle, right? My husband likes the aisle because he likes that access, real access. And you know what I found? I know he does this. When we're on the plane, and you know how everybody jump up as soon as the first wheel hits the ground, right? And they all in the aisle and stuff and bypassing. And my husband knows I want to get off as soon as possible. So what he does, as soon as it does, he gets up and he stands in the aisle at our lane. Not above, not behind. But y'all not finna pass me. Y'all not finna get past me. Right? Amy says, me too. See, look, I like to get off as soon as possible. So he's my bodyguard. And he's going to let me go in front of him before he rolls down the lane. Last chance. Window seat or aisle? Okay. All right. We got an aisle. We got a window seat. Okay, great. Next question. Question number 2. Carry-on only or checked baggage? When you're traveling, are you really that light of a packer that you got to carry on only, or do you have checked baggage? Now, me, I have learned over the years that I only need one big suitcase because I cruise a lot. I cruise every year. I cruise a lot. And most of them are 7 days, right? So I can't do it in a little carry-on. I can't pack in a little carry-on. Though my sissy, she the last cruise we went on was 7 days long. She had a little whole week's worth. Amy says checked baggage. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so, so much. Right? She had checked baggage. I like checked baggage. I do, because now that I've learned not to overpack, and I usually use a checklist so I don't overpack or underpack, right? I have just what I need in the thing, right? I like to just check that big old bag, put my little backpack on, right, that has all the stuff I have, in it. Because as a travel agent, I tell my clients, make sure you carry a bag that's got change of clothes, bathing suit, and your meds and your documents that you're going to keep with you at all times, right? So now when I travel, I check in my bag. I got my little backpack on it. I like to just walk on the plane. I don't want to put nothing overhead. I don't want to do none of that. Checked baggage. I'm checked baggage. Amy is checked baggage. All right. So I'm asking again, when you're traveling, are you doing a carry-on only or checked baggage? I used to do both. I did. I used to have a big old bag and a roll-on that we put over the head and my little backpack. Look, you learn. You learn. Okay. All right. Thank you, Amy, for answering. Thank you for playing, okay? We are having game night, travel edition, all right? And when we get to 5,000 likes, that's going to unlock the gift vault, all right? But if you're having fun, please let me know. Let me see the hearts. Let me see the hearts, okay? All right, great. Next question. Are you ready? Oh, and they do get a little risque because I've read the questions. I already know what's coming. Question number 3. Beach vacay or city adventure? When you're traveling, would you rather have a beach vacation or a city adventure? Right? I know, for me, I like the beach vacations, right? My husband's not a beach person, right? So we get the best of both worlds when we travel. Since we cruise for the most part, I usually find an excursion that has at least one beach, one beach excursion, and then we do the touring of the city or wherever we are. So we get the best of both worlds. But if I had to choose one or the other, it's going to be the beach vacation. Thank you, Amy. Amy's in the city. Now, for me, Amy, the city adventure would work if I was like in Paris or London. Not to say they don't have beaches over there, but for me, that ambiance, that historical thing, I would be all over the place like this, a tourist. So that city adventure would be my thing if I was going in places like that had a historical background to it, if that made any sense. All right. Last time on this question: beach vacay or city adventure? All right. Okay. Next question. Are y'all ready? Are we having fun? If we're having fun, let me see the hearts. If you're enjoying this, let me see the hearts. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. All right? Okay. And then if you have any questions about anything I'm saying or anything about the travel business, okay, just because we're having fun don't mean I can't take a commercial break and answer your question. All right? And you can always go to travelagentworkshop.com. Okay? Okay. Hey, Jackie. Question number 4. Cruise or all-inclusive resort? Now, if y'all know me and you've been with me before, you already know what my answer is, but I want to know what you're thinking. Would you rather cruise or go to an all-inclusive resort? If you guys are just joining in with us, we are having Game Night Travel Edition. I'm your host, Tracy, and we're asking questions in the first round, this or that. Feel free to jump in anytime. Show the love. Let me see the hearts. And don't forget to share. All right? Amy's like, all inclusive. Now, I've never been, to be true transparency, I've never been to an all-inclusive resort. I cruise all the time. But for me, that's all-inclusive. Once I slap my money on down the table, I got food, I got entertainment, there's tropical destinations, places I've never been to before, all in a cruise. I could visit 2, 3, 4 different places in a week. Are you serious? I absolutely love that. And since I am cruise certified, which you could do if you were a travel agent, you can get certified. I am a cruise specialist. I'm certified with Carnival and I'm certified with Princess, and I'm working on Virgin as we speak. Okay. But I love cruising. I love the fact that I can get on that boat and eat some magnificent food. The entertainment that they have is top notch for me. And then to be able to go to places I've never seen before in my life, that's amazing. But then I think, isn't all inclusive just about the same? The Quiet Storm says, cruise, all I can eat and mini entertainment. Yes, Quiet Storm, that's exactly why I like to cruise, because then I can go to sleep. I can go up a couple of floors, down a couple of floors, go to bed. Wake up and do it all over again. But with all inclusives, I'm thinking that's more romantic and cozy. Like, you still get everything's included, your food, your drinks, and you're in places you've never seen before. Thank you for the heart meet. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we got a couple of cruisers. We got a couple of all-inclusives, right? So if you're traveling, would you rather cruise or do an all-inclusive? All right, just wanted to know. Like I said, I'm asking questions to find out where you are with your vacation vibes. All right? All right. Question number 5. Are you ready? Do you sleep in or do you like those early morning excursions? Right? Do you sleep in on your vacation or do you like those early morning excursions? Right? Hey, Sammy, how you doing? Okay. For me, the early morning excursions. I'm a morning person. My husband is a night person. So even though he might want to get up and go to the excursion, he hates that he has to get up and go to the excursion. But here's my way of thinking on that. And you let me know while you're thinking about whether you're sleeping in or you're doing an early morning excursion. I like to go ahead, get up in the morning, the boat's docked, maybe I have enough time to get a quick breakfast and hit the excursion. Do that for the day, because I can always come back and take a nap. The Quiet Storm says, I'm sleeping when the Lord calls me. He calls me. So I'm guessing that you're like, I'm not doing many excursions, the Quiet Storm. You're just going to get up and go and see what you see. Is that what I'm hearing from you, the Quiet Storm? Is that what I'm hearing? You're just going to get up and go see what you can see. You ain't getting up no early. She's sleeping in, y'all. She's sleeping in, right? My husband would sleep in. And we've done that. If we've not booked any excursions, we sleep in and then we go tour. And see, that's a great thing about cruising for me, is that even if I don't have an excursion planned, I can get up, walk around the town, do some self-exploring, and then come back, eat, then go back out again, depending on where we are and how long we're staying. No, the Quiet Storm says, no, I always have a hookup when I travel. You go right on ahead with the hookup. I ain't hating on you, girl. I ain't hating on you at all. Amy says, excursions and sleep in at least one day. Yes, because we don't do excursions at every port. Well, in the beginning we did, because we were in places we never were before, and we wanted to see everything, all the things, right? But we've learned, and we're a little bit seasoned, so we've learned that we don't have to be at every excursion. We can do a little exploration after we get up, okay? All right. Thank you for answering. Thank you guys for playing. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Last question in round 1. Eat the local food or stick with what you know? Are you going to eat the local food or stick with what you know? Now, I say this. Eat the local food. Now, if it's completely nasty and or does not agree with you, it's just way too for you, then find what you know. But if you're going to put toes down in a place you've never been for, do the local food. I don't want to go to Jamaica and go to Burger King, because I can go to Burger King at home. I don't want to be in Japan and go to McDonald's, because I got McDonald's at home. Okay? But, if some of the food's just a little bit too raw, or it's still mooing or doing whatever, then maybe I'm going to have to go on and get with the food I had before. Watts says local food. Amy says she's a foodie. She's definitely trying the local. First and foremost, Amy, I am too. I'm on the local side too. Unless it's just way outside. Anything that's going to be too spicy or anything else like that. No, I'm going to try the safest. And if I can't find it, I'm going to go with what I know. Give me a burger. Okay, you can't go wrong with a burger and some chicken. That's the way I say it. Quiet Storm says she eats both. Cool. Let me see what else we got. All right, yeah. I will go for the local first, and then see how much that is. No fast food. The Quiet Storm says no fast food. How we cook food. Okay. Thank you, Annie, for the follow. I'm gonna follow you right back. Okay, and if I miss a follow, I'll get with you after the game is over. Okay, so no fast food. I don't blame you. I'm probably going to do local food, and probably if I can't find something that just makes sense to me, I just don't understand what it is, I'm going to get to the safest. Is it beef or chicken? That's basically all I want to know. Okay? All right. Thank you guys for the love. I'm loving that. Let's keep it coming. We're almost where we're going to unlock, and we just did. Hello. We have locked the gift vault, right? And this is just my way of saying thank you. This is also a way that others can see what we're doing and have fun with it, just like we are having fun with it. Because, the makers of the Tiki Taki, they're a little particular lately. They all in their feelings, and they want us to be able to share with other people, but we got to meet their requirements. So I'm so glad we got it to 5,000. I appreciate all of you that got us there. Now, because we did make it to 5K and the gift vault is unlocked, what that means is, first of all, make sure you guys are connected to me, okay? Because when you are, you'll be able to go to my inbox, put the number 5, the letter K, and your email address, and I'm going to send a very special free travel getaway. I know. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a surprise, but you're going to absolutely love it. Trust and believe. So the vault is open, but that doesn't mean you can't continue to share, and you can't continue to share the love, okay? We have reached the end of round 1. Let's get a word from our sponsor, shall we? Hi, my name's Tracy, and I'm a travel professional, and I love what I do. I love traveling. I love booking my own travel, but I found out that I was leaving money on the table when I did that. Did you know that there is a commission built into everything in travel, so that when you are booking your own trips, Because you don't need a travel agent. I know. I never used a travel agent. But you're leaving money on the table. Do you want to know more? Do you want to know why? Visit travelagentworkshop.com. Don't forget the code TNIGHT5602. They'll answer that question and a whole lot more. Don't forget travelagentworkshop.com with the code TNIGHT5602. Learn what I already know and join me on the money-making side of travel. All right, guys, thank you for that. I'm so glad. I love my sponsor. I love my sponsor. All right. Now it's time to go into round 2. You ready? Are you guys ready for round 2? All right. Round 2 is called Would You Rather. Now this one's got a little kick to it, so I hope y'all ready. Okay. We're going to make it a little more spicier. Would you rather miss your flight or lose your luggage? When you're traveling, now like I said, I cruise for the most part, but either way, would you rather miss your flight or lose your luggage? Watt says none of them. Of course there's a none of them, but this is the whole thing. Would you rather? If you had to pick one, would you rather miss your flight or lose your luggage? I don't want to do either. Okay, neither, either one. You know what I'm trying to say. Excuse me, that's water. I'm so thirsty. You'd rather lose your luggage. And I'm with you on that one, Watts. Here's the thing. Like I said, I cruise a lot. And I don't always get to fly in the day before, which as a travel agent, I highly recommend when you are cruising that you fly into your port's destination, where it's going to be leaving the day before. All right. That way you run a lesser risk of running into problems making it to the port on time. But I would rather lose my luggage simply because of this. Like I tell my clients, if you're going to carry a backpack, make sure you got to change your clothes, a swimsuit, your medicines, and your important documents. That's going to be with you all time. For me, it's part of my ensemble, okay? So if my luggage doesn't make it or whatever, at least I got another change of clothes. And if I decide I want to go to the beach, after I get all undepressed because I don't have no clothes, right? I'll have a swimsuit. That part. But I don't want to miss my flight. Because even though I may have travel protection and travel insurance, and I highly suggest you have travel insurance because the one time you don't get it will be the trip that you needed. But at the end, I've still missed my trip. I still can't go. Even if I got reimbursed and I got my money back, I still missed my cruise, which was the whole point of spending the money in the first place. So I would rather lose my luggage because chances are I got a couple of extra dollars to buy a couple of shorts and some t-shirts that's going to last me for the week until I get back home and can be reunited, hopefully, with my luggage. So for me, I would rather lose my luggage. I'm with you, Watts. I would just rather lose my luggage. I don't want to miss the flight. Which, if you're going to be going the day of, if you just have to, due to budget restraints, scheduling restraints, please do like me. Take the first thing leaving the tarmac, the first thing smoking non-stop. I pay a little more for those, but at least it tones down my travel anxiety because I'm going to be there drinking my Starbucks before the captain can even get his. So yeah, they're going to be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and they're going to get me on that plane and get me where I need to go. So I would like to not lose my flight. I don't want to miss the flight. Yeah, I'd rather lose my luggage. Okay? All right. So, who you loving over there, Watts? I see that. Who you love? I love her too. What did I miss? What did I miss? Okay. All right. Hey, Jackie. Welcome in. And if you guys are just coming in, we just entered round 2 of Game Night Travel Edition. I'm your host, Tracy. Be sure to come on in and join us. We're having a good time right about now. Hey, that travel bestie. Thank you for the heart, me love. All right. And we are in round 2. Round 2 is Would You Rather. All right. Be sure to show me the love. I want to see the hearts. And the gift vault has been opened. All right. So let's go into the next question in the second round of Would You Rather. Would you rather get free vacations for life, but only to one country, or go anywhere and pay full price? Oh, the sponsor. Awesome, Watts. Thank you. Thank you. I do too. I do too. All right. Again, would you rather get free vacations for life, but you're only going to one country, or would you like to go anywhere and pay full price? So free for one country, any price, anywhere you want to go. Quiet Storm says free is for me. And you know what? I thought about this question because, like, I've read the questions, right? I thought about this. Watts says free as well. I think I'm gonna do the free for one country because I'm slick like that. What I would do is I would pick a country that's got a whole lot of different places that I could go to, right? It's like being in the United States, right? I live in Maryland. I might want to go to Dallas, or maybe I want to go to Florida, and maybe I want to go to Montana. And, I got to pay to get there. I'm going to pick one country that's going to have a lot of different places that I could visit, that I would have loved to visit, and I'm going to go for free. That's what I would do. But some people will be like, I want the freedom to go wherever I want to, and I'm going to pay full price for that. Hint, if you're a travel agent, no, you won't. I'm going to just leave that right there. Y'all can learn on that one. So, would you rather travel for free, for life, to one country, or pay full price and go anywhere you want to? Most of us are going for free. It looks like most of us are going for free. Hey, TC, welcome in. It's game night. We are having a ball, okay? Look, if you don't believe me, ask the people who are here. We're having a ball, yeah? Yeah? Let me see the hearts. We're having a ball. We're having a good time. Okay, great. Question number 3. I got my new glasses on, and they really are for just reading. Okay. Question number 3. Would you rather... Every time I think about this question, I can't wait to see your answers. Would you rather travel with your ex or never travel again? Oh, let me repeat that one. Would you rather travel with your ex or never travel again? Now, see, for me, you would travel with your ex. That means y'all had a good relationship. Y'all just didn't work together. Or you're probably thinking, oh, we're going to travel together, but I'm going to lose him in traffic. Which would be me if I were not married to the love of my life and my bestie, right? And I was single and I had to travel with my ex. Oh, because look, I'm traveling, right? I'm going to lose him in traffic. I'm going to lose him in the hotel. I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. And be a whole new hotel. Oh, right? The Quiet Storm says she's traveling with her ex. You know what? A lot of people have those exes that they're ex for a reason, and you don't even want to look at them, let alone sit next to them on a long flight, train ride, car ride, and then be stuck with them while you're traveling. But you guys are traveling with your ex. Kudos to you. Okay, I am happily married right now, and if I even told my husband we were going, but my ex is gonna go too. One or two things are happening. We ain't going, or we're getting divorced. I already know. My husband ain't like that. He ain't overly jealous because he loves me and he trusts me, but he ain't doing that. Don't forget to continue to show the love, y'all. Show the love, and don't forget, share the love. I would appreciate that. All right. And the gift vault is open. Hey, I might even upgrade the gift if we make it to 10K. All right. So most of you guys, everybody who answered the question, would travel with their ex. Okay. Next question. Would you rather have no Wi-Fi or no AC? If you're going to be traveling, would you rather have no Wi-Fi or no AC? Look, I'm somebody who already having her own private summers. Okay. I need some AC. But chances are when I'm traveling and I get off the safety of the boat and get out in the open, it's hot. It's hot anyway. I'm gonna just have to do my little tour thing, hit the beach water, get cooled down, get off, and go back on the boat to get to the AC. Watts says no Wi-Fi. What? I'm so brave. Are you brave? I'm so. No Wi-Fi. What? I'm so brave. Are you brave? I'm so proud of you. You're brave. The quiet storm says, no worries, no Wi-Fi if I'm on vacation. And you know what? I see that. I do. But as a travel agent, as a travel professional, part of my job is to share my experiences with my people so they can see how much fun it is to travel and how easy it is as an agent to travel. Hi, Alicia. But I would need the Wi-Fi. Well, I said, sis, I can't manage the heat. Yeah, but when you go out, if you go out on the islands, what you got? What you got? That's gonna keep you cool in that 100,000-degree sun. You out and about, and as soon as you're done, you get back on the boat, get back to your hotel, and the AC. But I could do without the AC. I couldn't do it without the Wi-Fi. I just can't, because I'm going to be sharing my experience as we go live and doing all that, and then. Yeah, but you better drink. Quiet Storm says, I need a pina colada. Yeah, but you better drink that pina colada real quick if you're outside, because it's going to melt and the glass in it, depending on where you go. It really is. It really depends on where you go. But I think I would rather have no AC. I got to have the Wi-Fi. I got to have the Wi-Fi and a margarita and a daiquiri. Yeah, that part. All right, if you guys are just joining us, we are in round 2 of Game Night Travel Edition. This round is called Would You Rather? Yeah. All right, we got one more question in this round. Are you guys ready? I'm appreciate if you guys are having fun, let me know, because I've been waiting to do this all day. And I was like, please let them have fun. Please let them have fun. Please let them have fun. Okay, so if you guys are having fun, show me the love. Let me see the hearts, and don't forget to share. All right? And if you really want to be brave, go ahead and grab your heart meat. All right? Last question in this round. Would you rather be upgraded to first class alone or sit in coach with your besties? Let me read that one again. Would you rather be upgraded to first class alone or sit in coach with your besties? Now, for me, I've never flown first class yet. It's on my list of things to do. Okay, and as a travel agent, I'm looking forward to doing that, because I know, I'm going to get a different rate to first class. That's just the way it is, okay? You want to learn more? Go to travelagentworkshop.com. Oh, you want to travel in first class? She says she's going to first class. Now, see, for me, my traveling buddy is my hubby, right? But I think even he would understand if I said, okay, babe, I'm going to be in first class. Quiet Storm says first class. And the only way I would go in first class is if, we were in the airport, getting ready to board our flight. We've booked coach seats or whatever. And they make an announcement and call me to the desk and say, they had an opening in first class and they randomly chose a passenger to take that seat. Would I be interested for free? Okay. And I'd be like, oh, first class? Babe. He might feel a little bit away about that, but babe, it's first class. At least one of us got to go so that we can come back and tell the other. Is it worth it? Right? I think I would. Now, if I wouldn't plan it and say, well, babe, we got enough for one first class and one coach. No, we both going coach. Even when I'm with the besties, all of us are going coach, right? If everybody can't go first class, nobody's going first class. But a random pick, I'm going first class. Quiet Storm says first class. Hitman Woody says sit in coach. Never leave your wingman. I ain't leaving him. I'm just moving up a couple of seats. We gonna meet when we land. But I get what you're saying. The Quiet Storm says Thanksgiving first class. Okay. I don't know what the two. What that mean? What that mean? Hey, Sean Borton, and thank you for coming in, Hitman Woody, answering that question. Because look, I can't be living my wingman. Chances are some little Halle Berry wannabe gonna be sitting next to him in coach. And I know I'm gonna feel a certain kind of way about that. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna like that one. Okay. All right. We have reached the end. You going to Florida? Oh, for Thanksgiving, and you flying first class. Got you. I think if I was going to be flying for more than 5 or 6 hours, we're definitely going to be doing the first class. I'm not going to be sitting for 9 hours or something in coach. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to save all my little pennies and fly first class. Okay? All right, we've reached the end of round 2. We got one more round to go, but let's hear a word from our sponsor. Okay. I've been telling y'all, we talked about it earlier, that, there's a commission attached to everything in travel. But did you know that there was a commission with the rental cars, the hotels, the cruises, the all-inclusives, even sporting event tickets, concert tickets, comedy show tickets? All of them already have a commission built in, so that every time you go on your computer by yourself, because you don't need a travel agent. And I was with you because I've never used a travel agent, but I found out how travel agents are paid. They're paid by commission, those commissions that are already attached in your travel plans. And when you go in to do it by yourself, because you don't need a travel agent, you know how to do it, you've been doing it by yourself, you're leaving money on the table. Why? How? So you say, okay, maybe I want to be a travel agent. How much is my commission going to be? Well, you know what? You can find all those questions and so much more when you visit travelagentworkshop.com. Don't forget to use the code TNIGHT5602. There you're going to find out all about examples of commission, compensation plans, risk-free money back guarantees, and so much more. So that if this is something you were thinking about doing, becoming that travel professional, right? Being able to get paid for what you were already doing in the first place, then by all means, go to travelagentworkshop.com. Use my code TNIGHT5602. That's my way of saying Tracy sent you. Learn all of that. Learn what I already know and join me on the money-making side of travel. Okay? All right, so let's get into round 3. When are you done? Questions, when are you done IGA group trips? I got the when are you done part quiet, Storm. I don't exactly understand what the rest of that question was supposed to be, so could you be a little bit more specific? Because, I didn't get it all. When are you done group trips? When are you done group trips? Please clarify. Thank you. Okay, round 3. And hey, FPS. You don't have on your glasses? Okay. When are you? Okay, so look. I got like 5 different pairs of these pretty things. Okay, they're all red glasses. I would give you one, but you're too far away. All right? So she says she trying. I don't have on my glasses. I'm gonna need you to put your glasses on because I don't have my comprehension. That skippity read thing is like, when are you doing a group trip? I am seriously considering putting one for June of next year. I recently did a poll on the Book of the Faces to see where they want to go, but I didn't really get a lot of feedback. Maybe I'll put a poll here and see where people want to go, when they want to go, and then I can book it from there. Or maybe I just pick one myself and hopefully y'all will go. But if I do, be on the lookout. Make sure you're following me. Make sure we're connected so that you can find that out, because I'm going to let you know I'm going to be posting it, okay? All right? Or you can just go into my inbox. Leave me your email address so that I can get connected to you directly when I put that trip together. All right? Sound good? All right, great. Round 3. Truth or travel? Okay? Now, these questions threw me for the loop. Okay, cool. What's the weirdest thing you've ever packed? Keep it clean. I know we all adults up in here. We grown up in the club, but let's keep it clean. What's the weirdest thing you ever packed? All right. And again, if you guys are having fun with this, please show the love. Let me see the hearts. The gift vault has already been opened, but I would love to upgrade that gift when we get to 10,000 likes. And please be sure to share, because sharing is caring. Okay. What is the weirdest thing you ever packed? Now, for me, every time I pack to go anywhere, I've got a checklist. So I always try to make sure I'm not leaving anything. I'm not taking too much. I disregard the stuff I will never use, like scuba diving equipment. I don't scuba dive, things of that nature. But I can't say I've ever packed anything weird. But I will say, one year, my daughter and her significant other joined us on a cruise. And I forget what destination we were at, but it was beach day, right? Like I said, my husband doesn't do beaches, but one of the excursions we do when we're cruising is a beach. So she's getting off the ship and she's got this thing that's about as big as, hey Nona, thank you, thank you. She's got this thing, it's about as big as a big umbrella, right? And I'm thinking, where'd you get that? She said, in her suitcase. Really? She got to where we were going to sit on the beach, all right? She got there, poof, popped it open, and they had a mini tent that had enough room for 2 lounges, chairs, and all of that. And I was like, what? How'd you do that? And she told me she had it in her suitcase. Granted, she has a very large suitcase, but I was thinking, oh my God. And then it folded up right nicely. To put back in the suitcase. It was very portable. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen packed from my household, but I've never packed anything weird. So the question is, what's the weirdest thing that you have ever packed? Thank you, Quiet Storm, for the follow. I'm going to follow you right back. All right? Or maybe it's just me. Maybe we don't pack weird. Maybe that's just my daughter. If you guys are just joining us, we're in the third and final round of Game Night Travel Edition. I am your host, Tracy, and we are asking some pretty wild travel questions. Having fun with travel. Well, you know, travel's fun anyway, but we're putting a spin on it tonight. But if you do have any questions that you might want to know about being in the travel business, being part of the travel industry, that fun part, because it is, just make sure you visit travelagentworkshop.com and don't forget to use the code TNIGHT5602. Okay. All right. Thank you, Nat. Hey, Nat. Hey, Cara Bear. I say you. Cara Bear. You know, I'm bad with names. All right. Question number 2. This is a yes or no question. But y'all got to ask the question. Okay. Here's the question. Have you ever had a vacation hookup? I don't need to know names and places and particulars. Okay. And I didn't even make that question up. I didn't make that question. Y'all need to blame ChatGPT on that one. I didn't ask that question. All right. Watts says no. Me either, Watts. No. Okay. But again, I'm not judging because you know what? I've been on a lot of cruises and I've seen the mixers for the solo cruisers, the get-togethers for those who are single cruisers, you know, things of that nature. And those seem to be always a lot of fun. All right. And they grown folks. Whatever they do is whatever they did. And who's to say that they may not meet their person on this cruise, right? The Quiet Storm said he followed me back to New York. Now, see, that sounds kind of stalkerish. Unless you eventually had coffee, met up, had a date, and got married. You know, like the rom-coms of Lifetime, right? Right? But when I saw the question, I thought, okay, I'm going to ask it. So have you ever had a vacation hookup? Watts says no, but he did follow her back to New York. I hope, that ended safely. Okay. All right. Hey, Andira. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being in here with us. And thank you guys for showing the love. I appreciate you guys. And it ain't over yet. We're just about done. But don't forget to continue to show the love. If you've had some fun and you thought this was even slightly entertaining, show the love. Let me see the hearts. Let me see the hearts. Ooh, that sounded like something out of The Exorcist. Y'all can tell I'm having way too much fun with this. Okay. We're going to skip on past that because somebody's over like, I ain't finna say nothing. Quiet Storm said he thought he was getting a green. There is that risk. Okay. Hey, DC Wallace. I wonder. How you doing? Welcome to our Game Night Travel Edition. We're almost wrapping this up, but we may be doing this again. All right. So the next question is, have you ever lied to your job just to go on a trip? Again, we ain't got to know the particulars. I don't even want to know where you was working. But have you ever lied to your job to go on a trip? Now, me, I've never lied to go on a trip, but then I'm always up front. Look, I'm telling y'all, look, the month of X, and X, the week of, I will be on vacation. That PTO is not, that is not paid time off. That is prepare the others. I will not be here. And before I can even get off my cruise, I've already booked in my mind the next cruise. So when I get back to the office, oh, we putting in leave for that. That's when I was working. I'm retired now, so I don't have to worry about that. But have any of you ever lied to your job to go on a trip? Quiet Storm says no. No. Right. And that's a good thing because, I mean, we grown folks. If you got to lie to your job so you could take a trip to relax, to refuel, to refocus, then I don't know, you might want another job. You might want to even consider starting your own travel business, for that personal freedom, that time freedom. You can learn more about those freedoms, travelagentworkshop.com. Don't forget the code TNIGHT5602. Hey, Doris, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Next question. You ready? What's your biggest travel ick? Your biggest travel ick. All right. For me, dirty hotels. I can't stand a nasty hotel. All right. Am I Hazel? No. Is my house nasty? No. Okay. And if you are a business like that, I don't expect yours to be nasty either. My husband and I, we were going, we scooped up the son after he left basic training, and then we were going down to Florida. And I do believe my son was in Georgia. Anyway, we scooped him up and we thought, well, let's go ahead and get a hotel for the night and do the rest of the trip tomorrow. Not a problem. Not a problem. We stopped at a hotel that had a particular name, right? We thought, how coinky dinky. And we just, ew, that's nasty. The Quiet Storm says dirt behind the bed. And that is nasty. And we thought, oh, okay. And we're only going to be here for the night. So we checked in the lobby. Lobby looked decent. It wasn't anything fancy schmancy. We weren't trying to pay for fancy schmancy for the night. Okay. So we got to our room, turned on the lights, and it looked like it had been there since Moses walked the earth. It looked old and forgotten and it just looked, the beds were made, but it just looked nasty. The bathroom wasn't clean. Somebody had not flushed the toilet. It was not pretty. So, I marched down to the lobby, before the hubs could catch me because he knows I was about to go boom. Okay. And I told him, no, we're not staying here. I want my money back. Okay. I had the manager go to the room and see it. They offered to give me another room. No, it's in this building. This building is older than dirt. No, give me my money back. So we ended up going down the road to a more luxury, more fancy schmancy hotel. Paid a little more, but it was worth it for the night. Okay. And you know what? And that's another thing while I'm thinking about it. Being a travel agent, because I've been doing a lot of traveling up and down the East Coast for the last few months, and I have been able to check into some really, really nice hotels as a travel agent. Yeah, we don't travel the same. It's amazing, right? And I've not run into any of those ickies. So that's my biggest travel ick, is to go into a dirty hotel room, even for the night. And dirt behind the bed. Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Hey, Tiffany. Thanks for joining us. So, other than dirt behind the bed, does anybody else have their biggest travel ick? Their big, what I'm saying? Thank you for liking the live, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, and how are you this evening, this late evening? But I'm not going to keep you long. How to say? I'm not going to be before you long. All right? Okay. The gift vault is open. We got it to 5,000 likes. So I will be gifting everyone who is hanging out with me tonight. All you have to do is go into my inbox. Make sure you're connected with me. And I will be giving those who are not in the industry, don't be trying to be playing with me here, a free travel getaway. All right? Okay, great. Thank you for the gifts, Tiffany. I appreciate that too. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. All right. Last question. What destination totally disappointed you? Now, for me, I don't think I have one. So again, the question is, what destination totally disappointed you? Now, I'm a girl from the projects. from the ghetto. All right, I ain't ghetto, and neither am I ratchet. All right, I'm highly intelligent. I am an Army veteran. I am a published author. I am a businesswoman, but I was born in the world of first of the month welfare checks, food stamps, and travel vouchers. Okay, no, don't feel sorry for me, because the woman that I am is because of the child that I was. All right, we did pretty good. I think I turned out pretty darn good, and I don't know about nobody else, but I love me some me. But most of the destinations were all destinations in my head. I'd see them in magazines, on TV, like on The Love Boat and Fantasy Island and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. So I don't have one that actually disappointed me at all. Some of them were too hot. That's if I had a complaint about it, it's just too hot. I'm not a summer person though, but yeah, I don't think I've run into any destination that has disappointed me. But I've got destinations to go, and I'm so glad that I'm a travel agent, so I'll be able to see those because I won't be looking at the consumer rate. I'll be looking at the real rates because I'm a travel agent, right? And consumer rates, they're not the best rates, y'all. I'm telling you right now, they're not. They say that, but they're not. Tiffany says, I don't have one. Every place I've been had something special. You know what? I'm there with you, Tiffany. That's exactly it. Because like I said, I've never been to some of these places before. If you had told me when I was 16 or 17, when I could appreciate doing stuff like that, like, Tracy, you're going to go to Cancun once. You're going to go to a place called Amber Cove. Not once, not twice, but maybe 3 times. And you're welcome, Quiet Storm. It was my honor. I'd be like, nah, shut up. Get out of here. I'm not leaving Gary, Indiana. That's where I was born, right? But I have seen places like Cancun. I have been to the Caribbean. I have been even in the United States, Dallas. Who knew I was going to go to Dallas, Texas? Never thought I'd go to Florida. Really? I didn't think I was going to leave the state of Indiana. But I did. So I don't, other than the icky hotels, the destinations, I don't think I've had one that totally or disappointed me at all. At all. Because I love to travel. That's one of the reasons I decided to be a travel agent, because I love to travel. And now that I'm retired, I get to travel more. And I love telling people about that and sharing the information so that they can do the same. Right? Again, travelagentworkshop.com. Use my code TNIGHT5602. Now, when you go there, just going to go down there mid-page. It's going to ask you for your first name. It's going to ask you for an email address. It's going to ask you for the code. You ain't even got to give me your real first name. For real, you don't. You could put TeddyBear22 if you want to. Do that. Put a good working email and the code TNIGHT5602. They're going to send you an email with a video in it. Watch the video. Hi, Ivy Land. Hey, user 9374. Now, if you go to travelagentworkshop.com and you don't get that email after you put all that information in, make sure we're connected. Jump into my inbox and say, Tracy, I tried to get to the workshop, but they didn't send me the email. I don't know. I didn't get the link. I'll make sure you get it. Okay? All right? All right. So we have come to the end of all 3 rounds. I don't know about y'all, but I thought it was kind of fun. If you thought this was fun and would like to do this again, I may do it anyway, but I'd like to know what you think. If you think we should do this again, please put yes in the chat. If you think we should have another game night, put it in the chat. I would love to do this again, right? I really would. So if you had fun, you really enjoyed it, and you want to be able to do this again, put yes in the chat. All right. Let me see what else. Thank you, Watts. I appreciate that. User 9374. Hi, Karen. Because I really had a good time. I was waiting all day. I read these questions, and look, in anticipation that y'all might want to do it again. Why, thank you, Quiet Storm. She says, yes, you are a great host. I like to have fun. I got questions for the next one too, but just in case. All right. But I really want to do this. If you guys had a great time, share the love. Let me see the hearts. Put yes in the chat, and we will do this. Mostly it will probably be on a Friday, because that's when people are either relaxing. A girlfriend of mine saw it on Facebook that I was going to be doing. This is what she said. She said, Tracy, stop. Old people will be in bed at 11 o'clock. And she said, LOL. I love her to life, all right? And I told her, yup, but I ain't getting old. So I'm going to be up here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not getting old. I'm getting older, but I'm not getting old, okay? I think there's a difference. So if you guys had a great time, just say yes, we'll do it again, all right? Because this was so much fun. And if you love talking travel like this, getting to know a little bit more about travel, all right? Can you even imagine how you could turn your interest, your passion for travel into an income? Because there is a money making side, y'all. If that's the case, type travel in my inbox. Go to my inbox and type travel. All right. If you want to learn how you, or how I, if you want to be nosy like that, all right. If you want to know how I make money just talking travel, right? Just booking my own travel, right? Put travel in my inbox and I will send you the info you need to know to learn more. Or you can just go to the workshop. It's a free workshop. TravelAgentWorkshop.com. Use my code T95602. I had a great time with you guys. I hope you had a great time. And remember that if you go into my inbox and type the number 5, the letter K, and your email address, I will thank you by sending you a free travel getaway. All right. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I look forward to doing this again. Tell your friends so that next time you go, they're going to come with you. Okay. We're going to just blow this room all the way up. In the meantime, in between time, until I see you guys again, enjoy the rest of this night. Go ahead, get some rest. Take care of yourself. Be blessed and know that I love you. Good night.